I'm the executive director of Accion Latina, and we're a nonprofit organization that has been around since 1970. And our mission is to promote cultural arts and community media and civic engagement as a way of building healthy, and empowered Latino communities. So the newspaper was started in 1970 by a professor, Juan Gonzalez, the founder. He was a young guy back, then, teaching a raza journalism class, and as a project they decided to create the Tecolote, and that really came out of a feeling that the mainstream press wasn't covering Latino issues. And so Juan and his students decided to start at that time it was a 4-page tabloid newspaper, which they named El Tecolote, and it was an all-volunteer effort. It started out of San Francisco State, out of the Ethnic Studies Department. We've been producing cultural arts events for the last, probably 40 years, but last year we were able to get some funds to showcase the work of local artists, especially Latino artists. We felt it was really important to open it up because, as you probably know, there have been a lot of changes in the Mission District just because of gentrification and the displacement of artists and some of the cultural arts institutions. So for us it was important because we do own our building. I think it is an enviable position to own our building. There are quite a few nonprofits that don't own their buildings and they are at risk of displacement. So we felt like we have a responsibility and an opportunity to really use our space to significantly expand what we do in the area of cultural arts programming. This particular exhibition that's up right now is by Anthony Holsworth, and he has spent the last 4 years painting on site the Mission District, and so he interacts a lot with people on the street while he's doing his work, and he really has a great sense of how the community has changed over the years. And then some of the paintings are on location in Pátzcuaro, in Michoacán in Mexico. We want to make sure that we are able to continue to reflect the great work of Latino artists and non-Latino artists, but who are somehow depicting the nuances of Latino life. It's a difficult thing to see our neighbors as, I know right now there are at least 4 businesses that have gotten eviction notices. So it's changing. You just never know, who's going to be hit next. We're hoping that this period the gentrification will slow considerably, if not end, and that at some point, through various propositions, that there'll be some stabilization around rents, and it's just outrageous. This used to be very much of a working families neighborhood, and that's not so much, it's changed.